The International Press Center for Safety and Protection of Journalists notes that this year alone, there have been 29 recorded cases of attacks involving 39 journalists across the country, including attacks on at least 12 journalists that covered the February 2023 general elections. This mirrors the society where media practitioners operate in Nigeria. More worrisome is that despite these cases of attacks against journalists in the country, no one has been held accountable with any crime and it goes unpunished. This is the reason why stakeholders are calling for a collective responsibility for ensuring the safety of journalists.
But what I've heard is, of course, that there are indeed challenges when it comes to security, harassment, threats, and even violence against journalists, especially also for female journalists. The daily encounter with threats and safety challenges remains unabated, and the environment where journalists operate often jeopardizes their safety, hindering the fundamental right to freedom of expression.
People frequently tend to remember these things more than, the benefits that the media renders to society, and sometimes we forget that, those things are really part of why the media exists. It's what they are established to do, to hold powerful people and governments accountable to the rest of society.
Research shows that most of the attacks against journalists are perpetrated by state actors.
The data, as it showed, security personnel, state actors, unknown and individuals have been the highest over the years. So these are cases where journalists are physically attacked, they are arrested, and that's basically it. And for the unknown, they are mostly journalists that have been killed. So we have 25 journalists that have been killed so far from 1986 to 2023, and most of the perpetrators, the aggressors, are unknown.
While these aggressions against the media continue unabated, it is sad that assaults against the media and its personnel are underreported. It is also observed that professional and state bodies created to regulate and support the media are often silent.
We have two types of underreporting. The first type is when journalists are attacked and it's known, because some of these attacks take place in public, but the other colleagues don't take it up, thinking that, it's the problem of maybe Arise, or it's the problem of this particular newspaper. And what we used to say is that, look, an injury to one is an injury to all. The second part of underreporting is when journalists are threatened or attacked and they decide to remain silent.
Well, it seems that the professional bodies see their role mainly as addressing issues of welfare. But we also see the issue of safety and security of their members as a welfare issue that they ought to be addressing.
It is the consensus here that President Bola Tinubu must show a clear commitment to ensure the safety of journalists in Nigeria and bring an end to impunity for crimes against journalists by ensuring that government officials and non-state actors who attack journalists are appropriately punished in accordance with the law. Ferdinand Durocher, Arise News.